Hello to my wonderful souls here, Empathdivine Intuitive, and welcome to my platform, You Matter, where you matter. You're important to me, and I want you to feel that same way about yourself. So, this is a quick channel motivated message that I want to say to someone out there. And I'm looking at my book because the title I was thinking about, it just kept like pondering over my head about the whole thing about attracting things that you want. So I wrote down in this title and it says, how can money or love or whatever you want in your life, okay? How can anything you want in your life attract to you if you speak negative of it? So some type of examples that I feel like could speak towards it is, let's just say, for example, you have a group of people in a corner. And let's just say these group of people look interesting to you, and you look like as if you want to go over there and talk to them. They look like nice people. You want to, conversate. But as soon as you get closer to these people, you're getting very closer to these people, immediately you start hearing these same people you want to talk to talking negative about you. They're snickering, they're saying all these bad things about you. Would you go towards those three people or those individuals? Would you go towards them? I highly think you would not go towards those people. You would turn around, walk away. Vice versa. If these individuals or people were, let's say, the things that you want. So think of how many things you want in your life right now that you're trying to attract, right? So let's say hypothetically there's four things, right? So we take that as four people. One of them is called money. The other one is called good health. The other one's called love, new beginnings, whatever, all right? You're going to say your own things of what you really, really want in your life that you're praying for and asking for on a daily basis, right? So let's say they're looking at you. They see you. They're very interested. They're intrigued by you. So all these things that you want are looking at you and going, wow, this person looks pretty little interesting here. I hear them saying that they want this or want that. We have that. Let's go over there to this particular person and let them know, like, hey, we have this and we can help you with what you're asking for, right? So as soon as these things that you want start to get closer and start to make their way towards you because they're intrigued by you, here you go. There's no way that I can have this. There's no way I can make money. I'm broke. I don't have this. I'm not able to do this. There's no way that I can have love. Love doesn't exist for me. I always attract losers. I have bad luck in life and love. There's no way that I can lose weight or gain weight, whatever. I'm just naming some of these things you guys may have. There's no way that I can move or whatever. But mind you, the things that you're saying, that's what's trying to come closer towards you because when you're speaking and saying the things that you want, you don't realize that your aura is getting brighter when you're asking for these things, especially when you are speaking highly of what you want, you're raising your vibrations. So as you're saying that these things, that's going to make those things. Now I'm trying to metaphor it as the things that you're asking for. I want you guys to envision this as this people that's trying to come towards you to give you these things that you want. And the more you start speaking negative of it, they're going to turn around. They're going to go, oh, I don't think I want to come towards this person because we're trying to get towards this person. We're trying to come towards them, but they keep speaking negative of us. So why would I want to go? That's how your manifestations are. Okay, so I wanted to use a metaphoric of it to show y'all examples of how it would be, whether it's like you're trying to go towards someone and be friends with them, and then you don't do that because of the fact, you'll get turned off immediately because of the fact they're talking negative. You don't want to be around it, right? It's the same thing. If you're trying to socialize yourself around high vibrational people and you're trying to like get in a circle and you feel uncomfortable, that's like going into an area that feels danger. You're not going to stick around. You're going to leave. So it's the same thing when it comes to things that we're trying to manifest for. If you speak negative after the fact, after you say it, that's not going to bring it closer to you. It's not going to bring, opportunities. That's when the opportunities come in. That's when actual people can come in. They won't come in towards you because now you're speaking negative of it. So that's not what you're asking for, right? It's not like you're saying, like that's like you're asking for money, but you're saying something negative behind the money you're asking for, right? That's like, for example, I'm highly don't think any of you beautiful souls listening to me is saying this, but that's like, for example, you're saying, oh, I want money by any means necessary. So if that means I got to rob and steal and kill somebody, I want money. Then you're going to bring negativity towards you, which you asked for. You see what I'm saying? And I know you guys are not asking for things of that sort. So if you're speaking highly, like oh, I want to make money, I'm trying to bring opportunities towards me that will bring multiple streams of income, etc., etc. And then right after that, you start going, oh, I'm always going to be poor. I'm always going to be broke. I don't have it. What you just asked for immediately is going to look at you and go, you know what? Nah, I'm not coming towards this person. We set the tone and the frequency and vibration of what we ask for. Now, I'm not saying that you guys are not going to be aggravated. I'm not saying that you guys are going to be frustrated, because you are going to be frustrated, right? I'm pretty sure all of us is asking that question, where the hell is my manifestations, right? And of course, I know time after time, you guys are always constantly hearing divine timing and patience, which is important. But I feel one of the most main important things is the attraction state. And that's why, as I was like channeling and thinking about all this, I was like, you know what, it's kind of like you attract what you attract, what you ask for is like what you attract, right? That's just like with love. If you're saying you want love and you're starting naming all these qualifications that you want in a person, right? But if you immediately, after you say that and you put it out there in the universe, and then like right after the fact, you begin to start saying, you know what? Love is not for me. I'm never going to have anybody because I don't have this. I look like this. I'm bad luck. I always attract. You're putting that frequency there. So what usually happens is you start attracting negative partners in your life, because there's some avenue of your life that you feel negative about yourself in the situation. So when you think negative about yourself, you act negative. But when you reverse it and say, listen, I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm beautiful inside out of love. I love myself. You start to bring beautiful energy around you. You start to bring people that has high standards like you. The same thing with your health and stability and things that you want. It's like somebody trying to get out of an unstable environment, and you always say to yourself, I'm never going to get out. I'm always going to be stuck in the hood, or I'm always going to be whatever I'm going to be at. I'm not going to get out. You kind of keep yourself in a stuck environment, and then you notice what happens is you start even attracting negative people around you who's talking negative just like you, and pumping fear in your heart to make you feel like you can't do it. That's another thing too. Watch who you speak negative around, because there's some people I'm picking up channeling, when you talk negative about things around others and you're going, oh yeah, I know I'm not going to have this, I don't have that. And if they're quiet and they're not really saying too much about it, they're going to use that against you too. They're going to start trying to pump fear inside of you as well too. So be careful with even the things you say around others. I see this on comments on even my other platform. Like, there could be videos that it could be out with different zodiac signs. Let's say Capricorn may have a video out about love or money. And then I see a whole bunch of people writing underneath the comments going, oh, my life's this. I don't have this. I don't need, like, speaking negative in the whole sentence. Do you realize you just spoke negativity? You just basically conjured up negativity in your whole sentence, what you said. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have a right to express your feelings and how you feel, but you just put that in a whole platform for people to see that you just spoke negative about yourself. So you don't think that somebody could look at that and pray that against you? Oh, I hope this person don't ever get that. You have to be very careful and mindful of what you say around others as well too. Now, granted, before I end this, I am not telling you, because I know there's like a bunch of fake toxic positivity that's around that make us feel like we're always supposed to be happy, cheerful. We never supposed to be sad. If we feel like we're sad and we're down, it's something wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with expressing your emotions. When you express your emotions, you're doing something good, because we have to release that. We can't keep holding those suppressed emotions in, because I always say that it doesn't leave room for what it's trying to come in. Right? It's like if you're trying to get messages and downloads from God in the universe, they're trying to speak to you, they're trying to communicate with you. Your higher self's trying to tell you something. Even the things you're trying to attract and manifest is trying to push and come towards you. But every time you think negative or you do something negative, you're holding something in negative that just keeps putting a block in front of it. So that is normal for you to feel that way. I don't want any of you to think that, oh my gosh, it's bad. No, we humans at the end of the day, we have every right to feel how we want to feel. But I always tell people, after you sit with that energy, you have to start working on the why you're feeling like that. And then you have to start reversing it to the opposite. And one thing about manifestation before I end this, please, people, stop thinking that manifestations is just a one time thing. You do it once every couple of months and you done. Manifestations is a daily thing because you have to talk to your subconscious and rewrite your subconscious on a daily basis. Do you know how much the negative subconscious talk? It could be the littlest thing that somebody could piss you off and make you mad, and your negative subconscious is saying thousands of things. So you have to constantly talk to your negative subconscious and reverse it to make your higher self talk to you. And I don't care if you have to do this when you wake up, in the middle of the day, before you go to sleep. Do it as many times as you need be. Whether you have to verbally say it out loud, or sometimes you might have to get you a handy dandy little notebook here and you may have to write it out. Okay? But what I am saying when it comes to the things you're trying to manifest, be open to how you're going to manifest it too. Because sometimes you could get your manifestation in multiple ways. So be open to how. Sometimes God in the universe is trying to show you multiple ways how you can manifest something that'll work out even better than what you originally wanted to be. But the main important thing is you have to feel attractive in order to attractive. You're trying to attract abundance and prosperity. You have to say that you're abundant. You have to walk in a room and say, I'm abundant and I'm successful and I'm rich, even if you don't have a dollar to your name, but you're still rich at heart and that mind and that body and that soul. And yes, that is not going to be hard to say because it's like, yeah, okay, you say that, but I'm broke as hell. See what I just said that though? You just said something negative. I'm broke as hell. You're telling the universe I'm broke as hell. You're saying it. You're just conjuring that up that you are. So then every time when you talk like that, don't you notice if you say that, then all of a sudden you get hounded with more bills and responsibilities? Start saying I'm successful. I'm rich. I'm healthy. You know? I'm open to different possibilities. I attract abundance and good health and new beginnings for my highest good in all different ways. And that will happen for you. Okay, so I felt like I had to channel this out here and hope that this can help you. If you know somebody that may need this kind of help here, feel free to share it. And this is going to probably be uploaded on my other platform as well that I have as well too. So take it, run with it, share it. And if any of you would like to get a book service just to get some motivation and some guidance here, feel free to reach out towards me because you matter. Bye for now.